Thus, already the pre-human apes made this phenomenal discovery that they must play much more than their animal cousins. The latter, those psychologically unipolar beings, played only when the emotional pole radiated positive energy, a joy and a satisfaction. When this positive energy was lacking, there was no fun. The bipolar pre-human apes cannot stop playing only because they have lost the joy and the satisfaction that would have motivated them. Why? Because pre-human apes are constantly, apart from the time of sleep, stimulated by the negative energy of the anxiety pole. And these monkeys noticed very quickly, already in their infancy, that nothing distracts attention from the anxiety better than the fun. Therefore, they will never have enough of the fun. It's their powerful tranquilizer. There has always been a dispute among philosophers about what drove and drives the human progress. The striving for self improvement, or rather, the escaping from the pain. Dear listener, will probably guess to which of the philosophers I belong when it comes to my view on this matter. Well, as an evolutionist, I try to look at the world, including the man, through the eyes of the nature. And this observation is my only source of knowledge. The man is an inherent element of the nature, of the animal kingdom. And in this kingdom, no animal, no man does anything that he does not have to do. I repeat, in this animal kingdom, no animal, no man does anything that he does not have to do. Yes, the question of necessity. Yes, the necessity is the driving force behind all changes. Many of these changes are changes for the better. This is how a progress and a development are made. The human primates did not seek development opportunities. Like all the monkeys, like all the animals, they only sought the survival. And striving to increase the chances of survival, they repeated those activities that increased the chances of survival. The anxiety was not originally a beneficial mutation to increase the chance of survival. Totally opposite. The fear as anxiety dramatically lowered the chances of survival of those affected by it. Perhaps we will never know it. We will never know it. Earth witnessed a period when these pre-human monkeys were in a danger of becoming extinct. The anxiety could have almost wiped them out. Who knows if our life, the history of the wonderful human civilization, our pride of being the kings of creation, our pride that places us among almost on a divine pedestal, we do not owe to one still hairy, still using hands to walk, but already a bipolar monkey, which in this last herd of the frightened and hungry human primates, hidden from predators on the highest rock, suddenly moved her tail coquettishly, hooking her sad neighbor with it and starting having fun together. Seeing this joy, others followed them, and in some mad amok of the doomed, the herd began to play, croak, and jump. For happiness, nobody was afraid. On the contrary, everyone became happy and fearless at once. Cheerfulness and courage helped them down the rock, and it wasn't even as bad as they feared. And surprisingly, no predator was lurking. The monkeys quickly found some food and returned to the high rock to rest there, and from now on, to have fun always and everywhere. No animal forgets a life saving strategy. And what? When the sense of danger, and this is actually what anxiety is, does not depart even for a moment, it's obvious that in such a situation, they become inseparable. A sense of danger and an effective way to calm down. It towards anxiety and fun, inseparable. This is why the human species has become like no other species, the species of a play, because there was no other, more effective way to deal with the anxiety, at least at first. The fun became a reflex. If so, the foundation of human civilization is the anxiety and the fun. But it wasn't the anxiety that contributed to the explosion of our species. It was the fun. First of all, the fun and the play brought individuals, including male and female, so close to each other that, as in no other animal species, the estrus and the mating periods fell out. Why mating once a year when these prehuman monkeys had mating and fun every day? It may sound drastic or maybe funny, but this aspect of the constant mating season could have contributed to the incredible demographic explosion, if we can say so about the prehuman apes. I believe that for many millions of years, the axis of human development, both individually and sociologically, was a play. Having fun helped to communicate, to reproduce, and to learn new skills. Indeed, it might have facilitated the organization of the first tribal groups and then the increasingly better coordinated larger sociological systems. It's easier for individuals to get along with each other when having fun together and therefore happy and positive towards each other compared with isolated and aggressive individuals. Some people claiming to be the reenactors of the prehistoric period of the human civilization try to impose a completely different picture of the human psyche evolution. Namely, that in the prehistory of our species, there was even more cruelty among these prehuman creatures than in the surrounding wild world of predatory animals. My psychological archaeology does not confirm this. The play instinct, since the very birth, is a witness of those ancient times and a testimony of the fact that the human species, as early as at its dawn, at the prehuman ape stage already, paradoxically, in order to survive, had to be a cheerful and, and amusing genre at all costs. It was like that for a long time, in evolutionary terms, almost to the present time. Only recently, just a few tens of thousands of years ago, our species suddenly left the path of the play strategy followed by the man the entire evolutionary history. Thank you.